Today 10:30, Wednesday. See what the market got for us, man. Go. Yeah, I'm finna start. Bring me some food. Eat, put my food in the bowl. I'm going. Yo. Motherfucker. Damn. Shit.
Order filled. Order filled.
and then kind of chopped around for the last few sessions. So same thing here. The longer we are below 5860s, the more I'm thinking maybe more downside here.
Is anybody watching gold right now? Do you an air horn?
Oh, tell us what's going on, gold.
Oh, you're nothing. So nothing. The market left the opening range at the low of the session. There's that opening range. Okay, the high of the opening range 27,887. Market looked higher, came back, closed the gap to yesterday. The gap close was 27,849. Traded into value and is now rejecting value, potentially leaving a failed downside auction. This market, gold, has been performing, I think, very well to the upside. This nice little failed downside auction does offer opportunity if we're in the mind to think about that. We've got about 7 minutes to find out for sure if there's any confirmation that this will, with great likelihood, remain a failed downside auction. I will keep an eye on that, and if it offers opportunity, I'll bring it up. See what the experts think here.
Slowing off here. Jared, what do you want to get? You want to get? Jared, what? 530 is incoming. 530 is incoming. Perhaps along here, guys. I know 530 is already key level for the last, 2-3 weeks. Pickford table coming on 530s. Last trade 545. What do we think?
I think we might base there a little bit, at least for the next 10 or so minutes. If we get down there, I would be shocked to see us kind of chop around base and try to find buyers in that spot. Let's see if they do show up. If not, this could get ugly. But I am seeing them step up a little bit right here in that 550s, last week's value area high spot. We just had talked about that. So buyers trying right here, right now, to potentially push us back in, probably above that 570 spot we were just talking about.
This is one of those classic scenarios where if you don't know how to get into the market, this is like, I totally see this about myself. If you don't have a strategy or plan to get in alignment with the market, with the price action, whatever that is, then you default to the next thing, and that is picking the top or the bottom. I don't know why that's human nature, but it's just one of those things that's like, when we don't know what to do, then we just try to do the next thing that's obviously in front of us, which is right now we see a bottom, but that's all we see right now. And the candle hasn't even finished, as an example. So that's one thing that I've definitely noticed about myself. Unless there's a strong reason or you have a strategy that says, okay, this is why I'm picking this level, and I know this level has a 70% probability.
What do we call the top or the bottom?
Don't you get it things like in this regime?
Definitely done that before. Definitely, Jared, spot on. Who's on the chat? Alexander Kennedy, yes, pretty much spot on. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. Shoot, I can't get
really a 200 session moving average on the 30-minute chart in the NASDAQ. Relatively close to that 530 level. Let's see if we do find some basing here.
All right, perhaps a long down here, Holmes, at the top step daily levels. What do we do with that, Holmes?
Yeah, might be interesting.
Round number. All right, Michael. 15 minutes in. See the upper left-hand corner, hashtag fast market. We're going to do a hashtag power hour. Hit us up at Top Step TV on X. I think we crossed over 1,800 followers already on the X. Here's some cool stuff. We'll turn that around to you guys in power hour today. And don't forget, we got Alex Ferreira, Olympic medalist, half pipe skier. There's half pipe, super pipe skier, not half pipe skier. He's a super pipe skier. And what's the difference? Super's bigger. Super way bigger. Super's bigger.
I think it's deeper and bigger. I think the biggest super pipe in the world is here in Buttermilk, where X Games is. Where he'll be competing, where he has won gold.
Super pipe.
I'm meeting up with him in a couple hours. They're doing a little walk and talk.
So the question is,
Sliding my stock down a little bit.
is this
What do you win?
yielding
What
another
do you
little?
win?
Go ahead.
Hey, what's your position? We got you short 2. 759. You dirty dog. You get short.
Yeah, that's the 3 a.m.
You short dog.
couldn't sleep.
Well, good morning. My goodness. Good morning, Nick.
Right?
Wow. All right, dude.
We want to see pictures of you holding the baby while it's sleeping, maybe a bottle in its mouth, and you trading. We want at 3 a.m.
I will be telling Dee that I can jump onto the London session as she's behind me in a baby Bjorn, like bouncing passed out with the passy in her mouth or something, as I'm degenning NQ probably. I think that's very likely here in Q4.
Incredible.
You got to for the diaper somehow.
I don't have that case studies on how to operate a proper program because the whole industry is new. Whoever is surviving and survive, I don't know good case studies. The only case study we have is on firms shutting down the space.
I think they finna get some dumbass.
Oh, President of the United States can openly talk about God.
I'm so tired of having non-stop conversations about what the Bible says. Jesus would be the grand marshal at the prime parade.
Christianity is the most mocked religion, but the Bible warns mocking God brings judgment. Logan Paul, a famous YouTuber, mocked God and paid the price. Watch what happened to him and hear this pastor's chilling warning to anyone who challenges.
I need a vape, man. I'm gonna get a vape. Yeah, no, I got it. Ain't no vape store open right now. What? What? No smoke shop open right now. Right, 9 o'clock. How you gonna get an account? The money ain't hit my bank yet. They took it off the account, but it ain't hit the bank yet. Gotta wait on that shit. Hmm. Yeah, I walked a little early, like around 7. Hmm.
Have Microsoft and Meta on deck too. It could very much be like yesterday with you. You had positive out of Google. Why wouldn't single stock call buying be occurring today in Meta and Microsoft as well to just kind of keep us afloat in the Mag 7 and continue this run to the top side? Nothing would shock me. Google's up 5%.
GDP was obviously a disappointment. I'm not sure I like shorts here because we do have a 3-bar reversal, and on the 30-minute, price targeted and bounced directly off of the 200 session moving average. We talked about that. It's 544.
Number 1 minute, guys.
Oh,
now he tells me that after I go short.
Pending home sales.
Yeah, guys, we need a heads up. Production, 5 minute head up. Eddie's great on that. We need 5 minutes heads up. JJ even got caught on that one too. So did I.
I got my financial juice off right now so I can focus on you guys.
Yeah.
Hmm?
The juice.
I just need to list 16 sales in 1 minute.
Pending home sales, not new home sales. They're pending home sales. The ones that have already been on the market, Michael. And the tape isn't really thinning out much, so I'm not going to sweat it. I'm staying in my short.
Where's your stop?
You're short from what price? 41.5. Okay. Great. All right. I would maybe wait if I wasn't already in it, but.
There they go.
Wow. Never getting short again. Never getting short again, man. Never. That's never. Bet against America. Bet against America. And look at the Dow.
Boom. There we go. Right back to the overnight low.
I know. Going right to 42s.
Dow and
Has it even come out? It's not doing a tear like it typically would.
No, it's not that big of a number. But let's see. Did it come out?
Just gonna squeeze.
I think home sales changed month over month. 7.4%. They were looking for 1.9%. Much bigger than expected.
That's much bigger. To the moon. Here we go. Almost like they had the number. Almost like they had the number. 77% long in the NQ. Last trade 20,635.
Order
Keep
filled.
pushing.
Last trade in the ES, 58.70. So here might be one theory for this week, because this week's just been everybody's kind of complaining about this week. So everybody's positioned, or like options markets are positioned in anticipation for next week. Like the positioning on them, if you look at it from like the put, call, skew, it's just insane what's positioned for next week. So basically, everything has to stay kind of within line this week in anticipation for next week to keep the delta neutral and.
That's a good price. Can get less than that, like 50. I'm still getting a whole lot of weed. Get all them Mexicans. I mean, over here, I can do Chicago. I'll make sure I get all of them. So I can tell them weed.
You're not wrong. Hindsight capital trading here. I mean, we to the tick bounced off last week's value area high and just shot out again. So still we're going this market in that, and when you bounce off value area high like that, that just says like the market is one time framing higher on the following weeks. We're building volume above last week's range basically, and continuing the move up. So you should be long in theory. If we bounce off that, I should have covered and got out of my trade and look for longs, because that's where buyers are showing up at the top of last week's range.
Does anybody feel like going short at 58.75?
You want to get short again? I do, and I have a reason for it. All
right, so on the 5 minute, we have a green bar right here, and then we had an impulse down, and we had 3 impulse red bars down below that. So, is that an order block? And can we get short in that? And it's right back at RTH open.
All right, let's do the same thing, because we're gonna play we're gonna play flexible buys here.
Got you, man. I'll be right
Tell
back.
me why a long's a good trade right now. Tell me why a long would be a good trade right now.
For me,
We're in some big three.
Right.
Well, that's kind of the part where I like to do that is challenge.
Oh, see, man, roll out one of those squares, man.
Flexible buys is what I always learn in trading. It's really good to have.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke that motherfucker.
Because like anything,
What's going on, man?
so I'm just
Huh?
doing a little Walmart right here. I'm just I'm not sure to put a line
Mo,
saying I'm
you
58,
talking
so
Mo.
I'm not sure for the 22. So while you're talking about this, talk me into why long, and then we'll still be able to play stuff.
All right, so the reason to go along is the price action is indicative of short covering, and it's very strong, and you don't want to go against it.
Okay. Anything else? The video was pulled down by AMD and is like a beach ball underwater. Not the reason to go long. It's off its lows.
Oh my God! Getting pulled down a beach ball underwater. That is very. That's pretty good. I know exactly what that means. That's pretty. I've never heard that before, but I get it.
But I mean, I've never heard that before. I know exactly. It was down
Instantly, you know what it means. Yeah.
likely just from the weakness in AMD. So why wouldn't people pile in and buy the dip like they already have so far this morning? Go back to 140.
Let's see what happens.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Yo. Yeah. Man, I got back to the crib late yesterday. Huh? Oh yeah. I'm finna slide on you when I'm done here. Yeah.
I'm going to go here. See you.
Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah.
Order filled. Yeah. That's, that shit nasty, man.
Stop smoking spray.
I don't smoke though.
That's all. Aquí me está la suya.
Yeah, no.
Order filled.
Yeah. Yeah. If you tell.
About that shit. Come on for that shit.
Order filled.
No. Hey, yo, probation or some shit. You gonna be good. It's loyal. You gonna be good.
I got it. Finna go grab it when I'm done.
When they be having weed and the loose and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Got no weed. Smoking no crack. Yeah. Sidewalk. Or something else. Smoke weed.
This is a prepaid call from an incarcerated individual at This call is subject to recording and monitoring. To accept changes, press 1. To refuse, be aware, any attempt to add a third party to any call from Illinois DOC will result in inmate disciplinary action. If they involve end user's phone number will be globally blocked from future calls from all Illinois DOC facilities. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Yo. Shit, Trader. Huh? You say what? Yeah, you good? You got the food and shit? Yeah.
What's up?
Nah. She said, I don't think she did. She had said she was. But go see it.
What's up, bro? What's up? Yeah. Like what the man? No. It's the same one. I'm the already Christian and two one. I just did the wedding. Maybe it's the same one. I did the wedding before. We just did the wedding. Yeah, everything cool, man. I play you play. I'm here. You go to your tomorrow. See, I'm that. What you want, man? Otto Mark, who's let me know. Who's you come? Yeah, I'm doing a lot of that when I'm going to go. I'm not from Africa. Mari cheap or to work for cheap. Alright. What up, G?
Order filled.
Alright, no Mondays. You have What up, GG?
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Doing way more than that. We just said,
Order filled.
for her this, her side nerve, real bad pain. So she can do, they gonna do emergency surgery on that. Yeah, so I gotta have to. She gonna be going through physical therapy for still. What I'm saying? I'm gonna be careful in the way. But I started doing my push-ups the other night. She challenged me. See if I can do 100. Yeah. But she recorded me one time doing 100 straight. But that was last year. Right. Me and cousin smoking right now. Hey, Bobo. Hey, Bobo said, man, what's up? I ain't gonna see you spinning, man. Bobo said, what's up? You gonna see you
Order filled.
spinning? I'm telling you, man. He told me to call you. Call him. Next time you on the horn. Let me see if I can reach him up. Yeah. Can you hear me now? Yeah, that's because I was on speaker. Hey, so what's your dick like?
Order filled.
Now you a full fledged mom? Damn. No. You said what? No. Hey, who? Alright. Alright, for sure. Love you too. We go. No, spread. I got you. Stay, man. Man. Yeah. You did 27? Yeah. 20. 20. Big. If you do that, I think I will beat your ass. Fuck wrong with you? So he out now? Yeah, look. Get out. Move. Go. Get. What I just say? Called FaceTime the other morning when we was in my crib.
Yeah.
His my man, he ain't no goofy, bro. We just fucking with him because he do clown shit. But he come for our group. Cause we all grew up in prison together. We went to law school together. We went to this law called Lewis University Department. So they taught us the art of law, the art of persuasion, because that's all law is. Yeah, like literally, that's what I can do. That's what I really like. My research shit, I can put that shit together. But listen, he went to East Montgomery and convinced them people to let him go. Listen to me. He told them people, man, look, I did too much time. Look, y'all held me too long. The court say that y'all gotta let me go. They let this boy go, man. They let him out. He was gone for 12 days. And then they realized, like, what? He was supposed to be out. again.
Down in the IPOC Hall of
Say this, right? No. I know you study, right? I was wrongfully arrested for something I didn't do. My brother, my brother did it under my name. And I got caught for it. The case for over like 3 years.
Yeah. By him using your name, that's identity theft.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta go first file identity theft report. Then move forward.
But that shit passed already. It was since that was 2011, 12. Nothing about it, right?
Yeah. Like if something happened to you, you got 2 years from the time it occurred.
2 years. But it's gone now.
That's a smart.
Mm-hmm. You got them with you right now?
You know what you
Yeah. Okay. So just give me that. I put up on only one. I'm gonna put these back in there so it.
$1.50. They smoke good.
Order filled.
And I'm getting booty.
Yeah, boy. I was just so bad. You hear me? Phone them guys. I was just risking like 1,500 on the trade, and I just made 1,000 on that bitch. I'm practicing how to like. I'm not gonna be scared of the market no more, bro. That's how I look at it. I'm phone them. This nigga, George Soros, one of his little shorties came up to him, told him, I believe this gonna go up, gonna go up. He tell him how much you got in position. He say $1 billion. He say that's it. He laughed at him like $1 billion. If you believe in it, you got $1 billion in it. Bro, there's niggas out here like that, white people that got money like that, bro. He told him $1 billion, laughed it off, bro. I'm damn, folks. That's real.
Who laughed about George Soros?
Nah.
Oh, short.
Look, I'm finna show you.
Learn about crypto and get rewarded as you learn with Coinbase Learning Rewards. We paid out over. Do you realize yourself at this point didn't really share a strong.
Charlie, so let me give you an example. So it's important for a certain Taylor when I interviewed me with investors, and the reason he did that was because he was tired of people looking at when this came up. His bid was like down 70%. almost the entire loss was due to this. The market is wrong, and that's
Another one, right?
Should look like that. Have you found, from your experience, that the traders that you've interviewed, they've done extensive time to formulate an edge, done the time to collect the data necessary, and really put in time before they started to make any consistent profits or huge profits? It was that they actually dedicated time and studied. And it might not have been, and I would like to assume it wasn't a short period of time either.
yeah, I think that's generally true. So, and the amount of work can be immense. So I think of some of the traders in the last book, particularly, I know a few that came out. What a lot of
One thing I've heard you, a quote that I believe you said, but also has been reflected from one of your interviewees or one of the traders that you knew personally, was knowing where to get out before knowing where your profit is, or before getting it. Why is that so important?
yeah, so that's my. Out of all the books I've read, and all the advice I can give people, I've said this before. I said if somebody said to you, so you lose your objectivity. However, you're probably not. It's come up in a number of interviews most recently.
So one thing about these things, sometimes you gotta wake up and lose all your money sometimes.
If you know how to manage yourself,
Right?
I don't know.
What I hate about this shit. Then you wake up mad.
Computer, but it was also
Yeah. Like the jouer, ande jouer on. So that ande ko bank be men jogi mburi kambe wona doginde piji den fop. Na ya ukkumburi ko awata perdugol. It's simple.
that is his heyday as well and stuff like that. So that couple of decades, trend following worked really well, but again, more and more popular.
Well, I'm done for the day.